Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to my way tarot. This will be a general reading for all Aquarius placements. Everything you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. So we're going to use multiple decks of cards for your reading today. We have tarot cards, oracle cards and a few personalized messages that I've created. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, so with the messages, only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, and please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So guys, I've done a major shuffle of all the cards so we can pretty much get straight into your reading. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for all Aquarius placements? What do they need to know for the current energies for whenever they come across these timeless tarot messages? What do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? So we got those pretty quickly, guys. Okay, so we have the tea leaf and then move into tarot. I'm not sure if I've said that already, so if I have, do excuse me. It's Mercury retrograde. Okay. We have butterfly, a change for the better. We have sun, happiness and well-being, beautiful. And we have staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. So I feel like you've been going through the difficult times already, okay? So there is a change for the better, and it's not to say that you're never going to have a hard time ever for the rest of your life, but I feel like for the most part, you've got over the worst of whatever it is that you've been dealing with, right? We have flowers, happiness, August, and we have bowl, plenty of material things. Interesting, because the sun card in the major arcana of the tarot is Leo energy, and we do have Leo coming through with that August, potentially Virgo as well. And it's interesting because the hermit in the major arcana is holding of a staff or a lantern, so there is something quite prominent about August for you. Okay, could be in regards to, okay, I'm wanting to say, because this looks like a full moon, actually, right? So full moon in Aquarius in August, in Leo season, is being highlighted here. So something is going to be quite dramatically shifting for you from now until then, and something is being either released then, or something is being accumulated then, but that is getting highlighted to me, right? So yeah, you may have felt a little bit down in the dumps, right? I don't feel like things have been, you know, life's been a bed of roses, right? Quite the opposite, actually. But there is a change. And especially as we're now in the spring, with the spring equinox and the beginning of the new astrological year being in Aries season. So I feel that things are definitely picking up, okay? Butterflies are significant, flowers, maybe they could be tattoos, or they could be just something that you're seeing a lot of here. 414 just come up on my timer. You may be seeing those numbers as well. But let's get into this. What's going on? Yeah, I'm picking up on 919, because the hermit in the major arcana is number 9 and the sun is 19. Okay, so the 9th to the 19th of September is getting highlighted as well. 444 just come up on my timer. But let's see what's going on here. Okay, wow, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Well, there's you. So you're coming straight away out into your reading, and look, we have a butterfly on this throne. Okay, so there's definitely something that's picking up again. You're getting ready to take flight. You're getting ready to soar into this new chapter. Wow, again, Leo energy with the Strength card. Okay, that's the other major arcana for Leo. You've definitely been resilient here with whatever you've been dealing with. You've had to have a lot of strength. It's not been easy, but things are getting ready to balance out. You're about to receive here with that Six of Pentacles. I'm hearing it wasn't all for nothing. It wasn't all for nothing. What's going on? And also with that 8, we have August that's being highlighted again as the 8th month. What's happening here? 555 just come up on my timer, which is an angel number in regards to significant change, and then the 10 of Swords. So yeah, you're getting out of this. This is where you have been. But I was picking up that the worst is over, and it's interesting because, you know, I said, like, you know, life hasn't necessarily been a bed of roses, right? If you were to turn this around, it looks like this person is laying on this bed of like nails, okay? But they're getting taken out of your back, right, one by one. And this has been happening over a period of time, but you're ready for your new beginning. You're ready for this change and to embrace it. And you may not necessarily be sure what is up ahead for you, but I'm hearing it's going to be a lot better than what you have been dealing with up until now. Yeah, with the Tower. Aries and Scorpio coming through with the Chariot. There may be certain things here that are unfolding, or that have been unfolding as of late, that have just been very much out of your control. Okay, I'm getting a pretty itchy eye as I'm saying of this, so I feel like that is definitely a significant message. 707 just come up on the timer, and then we have 7 here with the Chariot. July is important, and maybe Cancer's energy. And now 717 with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, some of you have been really struggling to do with your career or your finances. Some of you may have wanted to move. Okay. Interesting. I just had a notification that just came up on my iPad here to do with it's this something, it's called Omaze, and it's to do with like when you give certain money and it's like accumulated into a pot, and then it gets drawn, and then you can like win a house or something, or like a car, or a large like sum of money. So that may be significant. I feel like that's just something that's here in the UK, but if that can ring true here. 818 just come up on the timer as well now. So what's going on for Aquarius? Why is the Queen of Swords here, please, and thank you. Okay, these really wanted to be seen. 2 of Cups. The Devil. Wow, Capricorn energy. The Hangman, Pisces energy. We have the Chariot. Wow, Cancer's energy. 4 of Cups. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's go underneath the 10 of Swords, please. We have the Star card, which is you, Aquarius. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius. And I'll take one more. Just bear with me when I get these out, and then I can pick up some more messages. And the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the 6 of Cups. 5 of Wands, Page of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Okay. So yeah, as one door closes, another one opens. You're going from the 10 of Swords into having the tables turn in your favour with the Wheel of Fortune, and there's a big blessing on its way for you. But it just definitely felt like it was very much like far off into the distance. Maybe something you felt like was never going to happen, or that you were going to be able to attain for yourself. But there's a happy surprise that's coming in with a certain turning of events that I'm hearing you could never have predicted. Especially in regards to your love life, that's what I just heard. Some of you may have been dealing with, or your love interest has been dealing with, a third-party situation that's been karmic in nature. And I feel like somebody is saying that they chose wrongly, okay? They know that they have. And they've made their bed and they're lying in it. And they have felt kind of restricted or stuck in some sort of way. They've had difficulty with releasing themselves from whatever this is. And you know, karmic relationships, you know, they sound easier to get out of than what they actually are, and they take time. And so I feel like there's been this sense of awareness for somebody whereby they're realizing that what they've got going on, or what they had going on, if they've already gone through a breakup or a separation with someone, was incredibly toxic, or there was some sort of enabling of certain behaviors here, or there was issues to do with power struggles and control, etc. The list goes on, right? But somebody is like having this light bulb moment where they're like, I can't continue on in this particular path that I'm on, in this dynamic with this individual. And they're now realizing that actually they can get up and leave whenever they want. They're not as stuck or restricted as they think that they are. Now, obviously, it may be potentially different if there is some sort of legal implication here, or some sort of financial implication, or something to do with, you know, if there's property involved, or to do with, you know, family, like children, etc. But if somebody is not necessarily tied up in those particular ways, then I feel that they're able, if they had the courage and the strength to let go of whatever isn't necessarily serving them, and seeing a situation for what it truly is, because maybe somebody didn't want to have that realization, basically. Maybe try to avoid of certain discussions here, keeping things to themselves, not voicing their own opinions, you know, not putting boundaries in place, kind of people pleasing, etc. Right? There's been some sort of negative or destructive influence elsewhere, and somebody has had this sense of enlightenment now that they're realizing that whatever has been going on, especially it's been causing a load of chaos and drama, somebody's had enough of it and they want out. And I'm hearing as quickly as possible, but there could be a reason as to why somebody's not able necessarily to get out of whatever this is as quickly as they'd like, because of whether it's something that they're thinking and feeling in regards to themselves, or because of an external influence, right? Because of something else that is pressing, that is taking place in this person's life. So there's this sense of like realization of what can I control and what can I not control. And somebody's taking the reins and they're realizing that they want more out of a situation. And they realize that they're never going to get more of what it is that they're wanting by continuing to be in of the situation. It's just not necessarily in alignment with them. It may have been at one point, right? But it certainly isn't anymore. Somebody's not interested. They're wanting to turn their back on whatever this is. Because otherwise, they would be, if they felt like they were genuinely happy and that they were having their emotional needs met and their other needs met, what have you, however it goes, right? Then yeah, fine, fair enough. They would continue on in whatever it is that they're dealing with. But it's very clear here that they're not. And I feel like they're realizing that now. And it's just got to this breaking point. And they're like, right, well, I've got to do something about it. And they really, really didn't want to do something about it. But they're doing it. They're realizing that nobody else or nothing else is going to be coming through to get them out of whatever this is. It's down to them. It's down to them to take charge, down to them to take the lead with whatever this is and assert themselves and cut off from whatever isn't right for them. Because they know that they're not necessarily doing themselves any favors and they're just chasing their tail with whatever they've got going on. And maybe in the instance, they didn't necessarily see that they were chasing of their own tail or having of certain lessons repeat and not necessarily learning of them. And maybe the red flags weren't necessarily coming up as, you know, bright and bold, right? They may be very subtle. But it's like little kind of hints, little glimpses now and again where somebody is not feeling that comfortable anymore with whatever this is. And that's their intuition speaking. Their intuition is being highlighted to them to have this revelation. Look, you may have thought that you were getting into this, but it's not this whatsoever. And then obviously when we have that sense of awareness, it's like, oh, okay, well, what am I going to do about it? How am I going to move myself on forward here? So I feel like there's this new sense of focus for this person as they're now trying to navigate their path to move themselves out from whatever this is. So I don't feel like you're necessarily directly involved with the person that you're wanting to be involved with, okay? Because of something else that's happening behind the scenes that I don't feel like you necessarily know very much about, but this is something that's going to be illuminated. I feel like this person wants to talk to you and put it out there in the open, right? And really let you know what's been happening. Because whatever has been happening and whatever, you know, potential assumption that you may have of how somebody is dealing with things or whatever life that they seem to be living, okay? The grass isn't greener. You know, the grass, if it's only greener, it's because it's fake grass. It's not real. So somebody is realizing that it's just all a look. It's just a front. It's just a mask. It's just a facade. Okay? It's an illusion. And it's like the rose-tinted glasses have been taken off now, and it's like, oh, how did I not see this before? But they're seeing it now. And with seeing it now, it's like, okay, how come I didn't see this sooner? And it was because there were certain things that this person needed to learn to go through what they were going through. And I'm hearing that they may have kept on being prodded, right? Kept on being prodded, like, to a point where it's like, come on, you can notice this isn't right, little jabs, whatever, like here and there, okay? Like, that's what I'm hearing, okay? Like somebody poking at this person with a sword and been like, look, come on. And they're now realizing, gosh, that hurts. You know, words can hurt. Words can really hurt. I'm getting even a little bit of like a henpecked kind of energy. But anyway, guys, only take me feel resonates. So I feel purely coming back to you guys, because I don't feel like this is necessarily you. I mean, it could be, but what I'm getting in regards to you guys is that you've gathered all the information that you need, right, with a situation that you're dealing with. And you are done with this. You've learned what you've needed to learn. You've overcome what you've needed to overcome. You've been battling the ailments here. You have been kind of looking at certain things within yourself that have been hard to look at, realizing of certain truths that have been going on around you that were also very difficult to look at and acknowledge and understand and have a grasp on as to why you were going through it in the first place. And this turbulent time that you've been through is being drawn to a close. Like there is something that's happening that may come out that's like the final nail in the coffin. And so therefore it's a sense of then kind of like, that's what I needed to happen. I needed something like this to happen. So therefore then I knew that what I was thinking and feeling this whole entire time was true. And then you're receiving that sense of validation. And I feel like the universe is coming through to do certain things here. So therefore then you have of that actual evidence being presented to you. And then you can move yourself on forward and leave the past in the past and embrace a new chapter. Because you've been wondering and yearning and thinking and feeling, well, when is this? Is this coming soon? And it is coming soon. Absolutely. There could be certain paperwork or documentation that is highlighted here as well. An important conversation as well, even if it's like a face-to-face with someone. Someone that may know of you, that cares for you, that's going to bring in something that you don't necessarily know of. Like you could be at a distance from this person, but you've known them a long time. I'm hearing the truth of the matter is The truth of the matter is to do with something. And this coming through towards you is going to be like a gift. It's going to be a gift. It's going to showcase to you that someone genuinely has of your back, right? But I mean, obviously it would have been nicer to be told sooner if this person had already known of what this is, but maybe the timing was never right, or there was always a reason as to why this couldn't be put out in the open beforehand. But it's a sense of you have that sense like of appreciation that it's finally out there and at least you do know of now, rather late than never type of thing. And this is still going to be like a gift for you because it's going to confirm so much within you that you had known all along or for a long time. And then you're able to just embrace this new beginning, this new chapter, close the book and start a new book. That may potentially not necessarily involve certain individuals here, especially if there has been this air of, you know, betrayal or lies, and the like. There is a potential relocation here for someone as well. That may be coming out of the blue. Whether that is for business or whether that is because there's a romantic connection here with someone and you're moving in together with somebody, or there's this prospect of having of your own space. I feel like that's something you've always wanted, is your own space, your own independence. That's coming through. But the universe is getting ready to bless you in some very big, beautiful ways, to showcase the sense of recognition that they know and see of everything that you've been going through, especially if you've felt very much on your own and you've had to stay strong even when you felt like you couldn't. You're going to be compensated greatly, I'm hearing. And this is going to bring a lot of fulfillment emotionally for you especially. And I feel like it's going to balance out so much of your life here. So expect good news to come in and expect to be just generally a lot more content with life, because, you know, it's potentially not necessarily been ideal. There could have been a big cycle that you have closed up here that has been years, right? And it's taken a lot or nearly everything out of you. But you're getting ready to be blessed and have this transition. And it may happen a lot quicker than you're expecting it to as well. I do also feel like you have people coming in to apologize, right? Now, for whatever reason that may be is obviously down to your own personal circumstances. But there are definitely people that have owed you an apology for a while, and a genuine heartfelt apology, not just something, you know, to kind of just say and then for whatever to be brushed under the carpet type of thing. Somebody is going to be showcasing that sense of, you know, remorse. Not feigned remorse, right? Not fake, okay? Genuine remorse for something. But obviously that will be down to you and your own sense of discernment if you feel truly that if someone is coming through to apologise, whether you kind of have that sense of forgiveness or not. Because there's a difference between an apology and saying sorry. There's a difference. Okay. But anyway, guys, let's look into the personalised messages. So Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, coming through quite strongly here, even Libra and Gemini. 1010, 888, 222, 777, 717 as well. Look at this. We have Rich AF. I'm hearing abundance is my birthright. I'm picking up on a potential rags to riches story, like a Cinderella moment, okay? So I feel like you guys have really struggled for most of your life in regards to having that sense of stability or security. And that's changing. I feel like you're going to be somebody that's incredibly well known, somebody that's very established here. Look at this, underdog, underestimated. And what did I say about that Cinderella story? Okay, you've definitely been the underdog, right? And then look, buying a house, making it a home. So there may have been others around you that thought that you weren't ever going to be successful, or thought that you were going to have whatever it is that you were about to have. People kind of thought that they could take advantage, take you for granted even, or keep hold of you in some sort of way, right, to keep you stuck. But I'm hearing you're breaking these shackles and these chains, and anything to do with unfair or unrequited connections, whether it's romantic or not, you're getting away from all of these, right? I'm hearing your cutoff game is really strong, okay? So I feel like whatever is ending up coming out, or as soon as you get this sense of like this breakthrough, you're off and running and you're not looking back either. And there may be others kind of discussing of certain things. Well, why have you done this? Or why have you done that? Or I don't seem to understand it. And it's like, well, actually it makes perfect sense. But these people will potentially think and feel like they've never done of anything wrong to deserve the treatment that they're going to get. But they absolutely do. But especially as you're getting into a position and place of abundance here, of course there will be people kind of around you saying, well, I've known you for this, that, and the third. I'll remember when we used to go to school together. Oh, do you remember that we, used to do this, etc. And you'll just be like, yeah, I remember those things. And I remember exactly what happened. Because obviously there was some sort of incidents there with these individuals, right? As to why there'd been the hurt in the first place. And then all of a sudden they come through and act like you're best mates. I don't think so. I don't think so. But rich is not necessarily just in regards to finances. It's like having the abundance of peace, having the abundance of stability, having the abundance of love, having the abundance of joy, fun, creativity. Being able to live your life in the way that you would like to live of your life, rather than just living of your life in the way that you feel like you have to, or just existing. But maybe there's not been much choice in the matter. But you're soon about to have choices. Yeah, highest timeline. That's what you're quantum leaping into. That's what you're jumping into. And things are going to be looking very much on the up and up for you. And diamonds are made under pressure. Well, I'm hearing no-ish, Sherlock. You are a diamond. And you've definitely been made under pressure, okay? We're never given anything more than we can handle. But I'm hearing you are very strong. I'm hearing a very strong warrior, okay? A spiritual warrior, right? You've gone through a lot of psychic attacks and spiritual warfare. People casting all sorts of things your way, an evil eye, etc., right? But have trust and faith that miracles happen every day. And I feel like there's a sense of something being absolved. I just heard. That's not a word I would usually use. Absolved. It's like, sounds like something being disintegrated. Like maybe there's been certain karmic contracts that you've now completed, and so therefore it's like they're being torn up. I'm seeing paper being torn up, like a binding agreement for you to have completed something, and it's been ripped up because it's done, and you don't have to learn that lesson again because you've already done of it. However that may pertain to you. And last is now going to be first. Absolutely. You see how this person's literally right at the front here? You're at the front of the queue. And you see how this person is getting ready to receive of this massive bouquet, of this vase. okay? You're at the front of the queue. The universe is going to be coming through to deliver to you, right? And I'm hearing when you least expect it. When you least expect it. So what's going on here with the angel answers? 31:13 just come up on my timer. So maybe worth looking up here, guys. What's going on, please and thank you for Aquarius? What do they need to know, please and thank you? Big happy changes. I mean, this is beautiful. Big happy changes on the horizon for you. Opportunities are coming in. There are certain opportunities that you've wanted to come in for yourself in particular, and there's certain ones that you never even saw coming that are making their way to you. But I feel like this is just going to make you as happy, if not happier, because something is being like handmade or like handcrafted just for you, right? Improving health was at the bottom of the deck. So you could be focusing on your health more. Or you're going to notice a massive difference in your health because there's a sense of being removed out of a situation that has potentially been toxic or getting away from the drama, right? Having certain cords cut with individuals that have this very draining effect on you, like an energy vampire, right? That's what I'm getting. Somebody that just kind of sucks the life out of you and it's just exhausting to be around. Especially if there's someone that's always playing the victim. And it's like, you know and see that they're no victim, right? You know things. And you're just done with it. You're just done with it. And you're like, right, not being funny, but you're not. You think that you are. But regardless of how much I was taught to you to say that you're not, until you're blue in the face, right? They're never going to see of certain things about themselves or accept it or what have you. You know, people can be very manipulative, okay? But then what ends up happening is that you're losing of certain individuals in your life. So therefore, people that are actually aligned with you, that are healthy for you, that are better for you, that are going to bring in more with what it is that you're wanting for yourself and your life in general, right? They are coming in. So if there hasn't been at any point where you're thinking and feeling, oh, I'm going to be at a loss because I can't have this person come with me on the next part of your journey, not everyone can come with you. And especially if there is something going on where somebody is like, you know, potentially been abusive or what have you, right? Then no, you wouldn't want them to come with you regardless of what label that they may have in your life. You know, just cut them off, cut them out. Because they're holding you back. And it's not selfish. You know? Bottom of the deck, we have romance. Yes, some of you genuinely have love that's coming in. Or there is somebody that may be getting advice as of right now, that if they are dealing with a karmic situation or relationship, whether it's romantic or not, but especially if it is romantic, they're getting advice potentially from people that they trust. But they're going to have to be discerning with this because there are people that they may think and feel that they trust, but they have hidden agendas. So it's a sense of, it's like, you know, when somebody is nice and pleasant with you to your face and they're smiling at you and then that you turn around, you walk away and it's like they have daggers in your back with their eyes and you can feel it, you can sense it. But then you look back and they're like, oh, big Cheshire cat grin again. And you're like, okay, that feels weird. So it's important here to not necessarily if anybody's going to be opening and confiding in with someone, just make sure that you are absolutely solid, like 150% that you can trust of somebody. Otherwise, just keep it to yourself and use your own sense of intuition. But I feel like this is not necessarily you. This could be this other person. But they're definitely needing to cut something out. Yeah, take action. I mean, holy F. Take action that if they genuinely want the real deal in their life and they're not wanting to settle for whatever else that they've been dealing with, that they know is not it, as an understatement, right? Then everything will unfold and happen in perfect timing as I go to break up the deck for you and this person, and be the perfect timing for when they're ending or closing off whatever they're needing to. That has basically been soul destroying for them, and they know it too, but they hadn't taken action, maybe because of fear, or there may actually be some sort of practical reasons, right? But obviously everyone's scenario is different, so however it may resonate. But guys, that's going to be the end of the reading. Lots came through. So obviously only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. But I hope there was something in there for you. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys in those comments when I can. So thank you so much. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out the other zodiac sign readings I provide for your other placements so you can gain more insight for your timeless tarot messages. But sending love and light your way, many blessings, take care, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye guys.